What is up, you XCOM freaks? Johnny 5 Alive here, and we're back with another XCOM 2 mod review. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at some really cool modular helmet pieces to add to your customization. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, so today we have Stenchfury's Modular Helmets by Stenchfury. This can be found on the Steam Workshop as well as the Nexus Mod Manager page. If you enjoy this mod, please come over and endorse this guy, drop him a rating, and subscribe. Check it out, guys. This one is actually really cool, especially if you couple it with a mod called Free the Hood. I did a mod review on that back in episode 9. The links will be down in the description for both, and the links for these downloads for Stenchfury's Modular Helmets will also be down in the description below if you guys want to go check them out. And I highly recommend combining this with Free the Hood, so that's another good one to go check out. So let's dive into the game and have a look. As always, I have created a whole bunch of uniforms so we can take a look at all of the combinations. But first, we're gonna go take a look at all of these. All right, I just want to go through these one by one. So I really appreciate that Stenchfury has put his little symbol beside all of these. This is really nice. So what's cool about this is it actually gives you modular designs. You can fit the top with the middle with the bottom, and they don't really have any clipping issues. That's a lot of modeling and designing gone into this, and I really appreciate what he's done. And none of it's really lore breaking. It's very XCOM fitting. They're really cool looking stuff. Some of them, you know, are very Advent feely. If you got the Advent armor mod, then that's kind of goes well with it. But overall, I generally like these pieces. I definitely like this tactical visor kind of look. Pretty sweet stuff. I like that a lot. So for me personally, I'd probably grab this mod just so I could have a few of these customization options. I probably wouldn't grab it just to mix and match all the top, middle, and bottom pieces. I'd probably mix it up with my own stuff, like use this with, you know, with a baseball cap and maybe something else. That's why I mentioned getting Free the Hood would be a really great mod to couple with this, because then you'll be able to put this on with helmets that you wouldn't normally be able to use. So that's all the top pieces. Let's take a look at the upper face props. He's got a whole bunch here. They're all basically visors, and they fit with all the helmet pieces. It's really cool stuff here. I like this. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would download this mod just to get pieces like this, and then you could put a hood on top, and then you could put like a bandana or a cigar or whatever you want. So getting Free the Hood is an amazing mod to couple it with. I like these visors. You can do some pretty cool stuff here. The glasses and whatnot, they all look really good. And yeah, some pretty cool alien-like Advent style designs. Very suiting to the XCOM game. So I like it. It's cool. Alright, let's go look at the lower face props, and then I'll show you guys how it works right after. So some pretty cool stuff, like some juggernaut feeling pieces. Like I said, it's very suiting to the Advent stuff, and if you mix and match it with the Advent armor, you get some pretty cool designs. I like this. It's very cool. Very cool. This is one of my favorites, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of, what's his name, Shredder from Ninja Turtles. Pretty sweet stuff. And then if you imagine, you could mix that with whatever glasses and hats you want with Free the Hood. I could see this going really well with a hood. And then, you know, like an eye patch or something or whatever. You could even put one of his cool visors on with a hood. It's just some pretty cool options that you're going to get with this. Nice little gas mask. Pretty sweet. I really like these options. So now I'll show you how it works. We can grab, say, this mask, and then we can go into the upper face props, and all the pieces should fit. There are some clipping issues depending on which one you go with, but they're generally fine. Like, I haven't seen too many like glaring issues. You can see like it's clipping through here, but it actually looks like it's part of the design. It actually works pretty well, and I think I probably grabbed the worst one. So let's grab this one and then go to the upper face props. Some of them fit better than others. You can see this one, like it wedges in nicely and it kind of snaps in, has like a really comfort feel to it. They all fit really nicely. So let's just say we go with this one, and then we go over to the helmets. Even most of the helmets, like I don't have Free the Hood in right now, but if I did, all of these hats wouldn't get in the way. Like, you could put them on top, so you could do some pretty cool stuff, mix and match. Like Free the Hood, mod would allow it so I could have those with the hood, even if there's clipping or not. So this is the top pieces, and they work really well. They all fit. There's not any glaring issues. It's so sweet. Look at that. You know, some of the helmets are a little odd looking, but once you start mixing them with the pieces, it looks fine. Like this helmet by itself doesn't look that great, but you mix it up with some of the stuff and it starts feeling very XCOM-y, and there's not any issues as far as I can tell. I mean, there's not a lot of clipping issues. It's really well designed. So, you know, spot on. Really nice stuff. Love it. Very Halo feeling now. Mix it up and make your own Halo helmets. Very cool. So I've gotten I've got a bunch of presets that I've made myself. So let's go take a look at them. All right, this is the first one. Ooh. Second one. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that the patterns work for all of these, and I didn't customize them with my own patterns. I guess I could have spent a little bit more time on this. For me, I liked looking at it plain, but it does work really well with the patterns. So they all have been textured and UV'd properly. Really good work. Really good work. I really like this one. It has that with the hair. It's got that kind of a futuristic assassin feel to it, and I could see this working really well with a hood. This one's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a mountain biking helmet with some goggles. It's pretty funny looking. I really love these goggles though. The texture is really good. Like the dirt and the grime on it, and the shader is really nice. Really good job on these glasses. I would get it just for some of these visors just by themselves. They're great. Another kind of shredder, kind of Splinter Cell futuristic look. Love it. Looks cool. Got a futuristic soldier. I like that. Looks pretty cool. This one's really sweet. I like the way this one turned out. It has that alien feel to it. Really like it. Looks awesome. This one I kind of went with like a construction guy look. Futuristic construction man. So that's what construction workers are going to look like in 2060. Yeah. This one's just an interesting mashup. Really complicated. Lots of stuff going on in there. This one's another alien feel. I like the way it looks. I think it would look really good if I put a new alien texture on it, like a snake. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff you can do with this. Last but not least, we got a pink one. Woo! Always got to do a pink one. So yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff with this. Really cool mod. Once again, everybody, that's Stenchfury's Modular Helmets. Come give this guy a rating. Drop him a sub. Play around with it yourself. I mean, this guy had to do a lot of work to design these, to make sure that they all fit together. I can only imagine the amount of planning that went into this. It's absolutely phenomenal work here. There's not too many options by themselves, but when you start mixing and matching them, you can get a lot of designs out of this, and there's so much design that work gone into it, and I really commend him for his efforts here. And a lot of the stuff I like, and I probably would use it on its own or with other mods. I would keep a lot of the visors, the bottom face masks. As far as the helmets go, I'm not a big fan of a lot of them, but some of them are really cool. Overall, I give this mod my recommendation, and I will be using it in my game. So definitely a worthwhile one. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm Johnny5 Alive. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, drop me a sub, and remember to comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next XCOM 2 mod review.